What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Hope you're all well. Yeah, here we are with another update. Update number four. Update number four. Well, I've been home from work about an hour now. I'm just had quite a bit to do before I settled down, but I'm here now. Ah, that's another day done. Well, how is it today in the store? Well, it was all right actually, because although, hang on. I've just realised, and I'll come back to where I was. I don't know why I just like having these not in colour until the world is a little more colourful again, and then I will put them in colour if there are any to do. Anyway, yes. So things are getting back to normal again today. Obviously more people, but we're now limiting the amount of people that come into the store, and I believe other stores are doing exactly the same thing. And it made a huge difference to being able to work. It was calm. It was lovely actually, and I feel it created a calming atmosphere, a much more calm atmosphere for the customers that were in store, and so hopefully they had a good experience. And come in the store and try and forget about things for a little bit. It's been good. Um, Lots of hard work, but oh man, I was doing lots of replaying yesterday, but today I was doing rumbling all pretty much all shift, rumbling and cleaning. Rumbling is fine for anybody that doesn't know what that is. That's just get rid of all the cardboard and plastics off the shelf, like the empty carton cases of what the goods are in. So getting rid of that, clearing the shelves of that, because it does make the replaying so much quicker. I know it does, but I just prefer the actual replaying side of it, which I was doing yesterday. But that's fine. So I've got another day tomorrow doing it, and oh, my dog's here. Hey, Rufus, do you want to say hi? Yeah, that's Rufus saying hi. Um, yeah, I know it's got to be done, and does enough to keep you going, and you could do it all day and all night. You could just keep going, doing the whole store, clearing it all, going back, starting again, because the replan puts the stuff on the shelves, and it starts over, which is good. But we're doing all right. We're doing good. We phoned one of our church friends, like an elderly gentleman. He's been on my mind a bit today. I said, "Well, I won't say his name or anything, but phone, give him a ring. Let's see if he needs anything, and I can pop it around to him if he needs anything." But he was okay actually. He was just more pleased to get a phone call. I think get a bit of contact, and talk to someone. I think that's quite important. I'm making a point of phoning my mum every day now because she was one of these people that used to like to go out every day. Now she's not, obviously, and she's finding it difficult. It's getting her down a bit, but she looks forward. She looks forward to the phone call, and just hearing a familiar voice. I think that's important. We must stay in touch with our loved ones more now than ever. So I'm changing my hand because I know it's the aching. My other arm was aching a bit, and this arm will start aching a bit in a minute as well. I'm trying to hold it still. You see, that's the trick here. So from my perspective, things are still looking okay. People, from what I gather, there are people that are being a bit. Um, I don't know what the right word would be, but they're not adhering to the social distancing as well as they should, perhaps. Flocking to different places like nature reserves and things like that in droves. It could mean they put a kind of curfew on people that other than work, key work. You isolate yourself at home anyway. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on that kind of thing, Oh, swap my hand again because it's aching. I'm not going to speculate on that kind of thing, but I think it's important that we all follow whatever advice we're given. When we get it, will I be told to stay home eventually? I don't know. Maybe if I am, then I will. Which won't be ideal by any means financially. That I think that's the big worry of people with the work thing. I mean, I'm still feeling okay at the moment. I feel good. Oh, a good test that a doctor said about because you can't test yourself obviously if you've got the coronavirus, but early symptoms to watch out for, blah blah blah. But a good significant thing you can do is if you can hold your breath for 10, no, yeah, 10, a count of 10, slow count of 10 with ease. You seem that's a good indication that you're all right. That's obviously that's not a medical my medical advice, but every day I'm doing that now. I'm kind of holding my breath. Yeah, no problems there. There's no problems that have reached my respiratory system yet. Good. And that's just something I do now as a matter of course. My hands are really, really dry right now because obviously I've been dealing with cardboard all day and washing my hands constantly at regular intervals, and been sanitizing shelves and the empty shelves before the new stuff gets put on it. So that's really dried my hands out. I'm gonna have to put something on. I'm gonna have to borrow some of Mrs. Mini Warzone's hand creams for that. I think that might be a good call. Yeah. So the last day of my last shift tomorrow. Yeah. Then I got 2 days off. So looking forward to that. And of course, I will be up in the studio and we'll get some hobby done. We'll get some serious hobby done. And many cups of coffee. I think it's important. So if you're new to my channel, these live updates are just updates about what's going on with me and my perspective on the world during this crisis. Is it fair to call it a crisis? I think so. I think that's not going too far. It's a bit of a crisis. It's a pandemic, for goodness sake. So yeah. So on my days off, I shall be painting something, and I shall make a video. If you want to tag along for that, just for a bit of company, then be my guest. So that'll be Wednesday, because that's every Wednesday. These live updates, I'm quite enjoying doing them. It's helping me as much as anything else. I know there are a couple of people that watch them that aren't necessarily into the channel. They're just watching the updates to see how I am, I guess, because I can't go and see them in person, and that's a shame. Of course, if I'm working, you can always pop along to the supermarket, and I can see you there because you're a customer and I'm a store colleague there at that point. We are implementing other things about distancing. We've moved all our tables in our canteen apart so that we're all, quite a way away from each other now. Thankfully it's a big canteen, so you can do that. It's very spacious, and so yeah, so that's good. My wife, Mrs. Mini Warzone, came up with a really good saying that she says at the end of all her emails. Now, 'cause she emails people on a daily basis, like I'm doing live updates. She's kind of emailing a group of people that she knows. We're all doing our bit to kind of just try and keep our pecker up, and keep chipper, and make sure we're staying in contact with people. Make sure everybody's got everything they need. And if we can help in any way, we will. So yeah, she's got this saying, and I will end it with I will end this video with her saying, because it's far more appropriate than all brushes lead to war. Even though that's kind of my catchphrase, I think in this time I will use hers, and I'm going to draw this video to a close now. Just before I do, I just want to say it's looking all right so far. The store is certainly still looking good because of the limitations on quantities and the number of customers in store at any one time. It's given us a real chance to get stock back on the shelves, because there's plenty of stock coming in, plenty, and we've taken on a few more staff members to help us, get it out there. It's just constantly coming in, going out, coming in, going out. you know, Tidy up, clean. Yeah, it's just ongoing. It's never ending. But anyway, still looking good at the moment. So my wife says, stay safe, be well, be kind. Bye, my friends.